Fans are out tonight. I hope they appreciated that ass kicking. And I know you love me.
From everything I understand, this isn't about something that was added to a tire. This is about something that the lab says is missing from a tire. Now, I don't know how to pull out pieces or parts of chemicals myself. I really don't know, but I know that heat cycles and track conditions and maybe how aggressive you buff a tire, might pull out things due to heat issues. And all they're really stating is that everyone's tire, including I've heard there's 20 plus more from around the United States that they've given the same call on, and that every one of us involved at Eldora, it was the same thing, Now, if we're not adding nothing, so we've all figured out, and the other 20 across the country figured out how to pull something out of a tire, and the same way, and the same thing, and what they need to pull out is the person doing the testing and sample them.
You look at the left side of my car where he drove through the side of it. It's all marked up. I cleared him. He hit me in the ass. That's the way it went, When he drove by me, he didn't do it with any respect at all. I don't need to have any back.
The show was over when they put me to the tail. I would have lapped the field. That's what would have happened, and that would have been entertaining, but nothing like that was. I think everyone got to see just a classic. Yeah, well, I mean, that's I guess they didn't have him back here today, and we didn't get out of the hospital till after midnight, and today I told him, I called and I said, hey, I'll go to anywhere today, if you want me to go anywhere at all. I actually was going to just go do it anyway, and they said, no, just if you bring your stuff from the hospital and you'll be all right. So but that wasn't the problem. When it started raining, I didn't know how long they'd be here. If they'd be here today, it wouldn't really matter. I didn't really care about that. That wasn't the issue. I didn't think I was going to be able to race at all. Well, we just wanted to sit there and make everybody think about it a minute.
You had no doubt, though.
No, we loaded up. We weren't like the last time. We got home and weighed the car, and it's nice to see that they've got a really good set of scales now. So if we accomplished anything, that was what was accomplished. But before the race, I discussed with Cody, and we discussed the weight, and he had it all figured out on paper, and I said 40 more. I said, we're not even going to get close tonight. So I was confident. I think we were 60 over. The wall's dark brown. It's covered up. You can't really see much, and the car was black, and there was no numbers on it that you could really identify and really pick up on. And there's nothing come over the radio until I was about 50 feet from it, So I don't know. No, it might have been after I hit it. I don't know. But anyway, just unfortunate. I don't know what caused him to get in the fence like that, but that's here nor there. It doesn't really matter.
We lasted the longest. I feel like we did the best job anybody out there by lasting the longest and being in the lead when we had our flat. As far as I'm concerned, we won the race. They got a gift.
I always have known this, 90-some%, but there's just a couple little things that I see, and I threw a couple darts at it this week, and man, big, drastic changes when we threw those things, and you had one night you'd run pretty good, and the next night you were just disaster, and then you'd run decent, and then disaster, and it's like, it's foolish to try to get a specific number anyway. Really.
The legend, Scott Bloomquist, that elite motor racing legend, and of course a Hall of Famer who actually, according to a couple of reports that are coming in, they're saying that he has tragically passed on in a plane incident near his home that is in Tennessee. According to multiple reports that are coming in, they're saying that the legend that is Scott was 60 years old, and according to the local authorities, they're saying that they confirmed the Rogersville review that Scott died in a small aircraft crash that is near his home in Mooresburg early on Friday morning. The Hawkins County Sheriff came out and also said that they have not yet confirmed, but of course, according to a couple of reports, the new reports by the time we recorded this, they are saying that they have tried to gather the details of the incident, and of course, Fox News were the first to report about this whole incident. But the Hawkins County Rescue Squad shared an update on their Facebook, when you can happen to look at it via Facebook, confirming a plane incident on Brooks Road near Highway 31 at around 7:50 a.m. Mobile Motorsports Park also confirmed the news that Scott Bloomquist had passed on, and of course also his Facebook page came out and confirmed the news, like you can see on the screen. So many tributes are coming out, for after the passing on of the legend, a man who actually inspired so many young drivers, to join the racing, and of course he played a very huge role in that car racing and the world of outlaws, helping it to rebuild the world of outlaws late models so it could grow into what it has become today. His influences also helped the evolution of racetracks and of course the chassis over the years, and his passion for the sport and innovative mind will deeply be missed. The CEO of World Racing Group, that is Mr. Brian Carter, also came out and paid his own tributes to the legend, saying that Scott's status only grew out of his accomplishments on track, but his innovations throughout the dirt late model industry was influential in developing the sport. We'll be giving out more updates with regards to this incident, but of course it's really very devastating and heartbreaking to hear that the legend Scott Bloomquist had passed on. We are sending our deepest condolences to the family, friends, and everyone who was close and known him. Rest in power the king, that is Scott Bloomquist.